how we vacation. We take our boat across Lake Michigan from Milwaukee over to the western shore of Michigan. Now, if you can see in the video, there is no land that you can see. I'll stop that so nobody gets seasick. It takes us between 10 and 17 hours to cross the lake. Most of that we can't see land. So when my husband came to me when my girls were 6 years old and said, hey, let's take the boat across the lake, I said, no. That seems like a terrible idea. And he is a very persuasive person. Very persuasive, which is why we keep getting puppies. But he started asking me, well, what are you concerned about? And I said, well, I'm concerned about somebody falling off our boat. So once you know what you're worried about, I'm worried somebody's going to fall off. Okay, so what about that can I control? Well, I can't control the wind or the weather or the waves. I can control how we keep people on the boat and what we do if they fall off the boat. So we have a rule, everybody wears a life preserver. When the girls were little, they were always tethered on the boat, so if they slipped, they are not going overboard. When we're out in the middle of the lake, unless it's absolutely glassy, I'm tethered if I go forward. That means if I fall, I'm not going to go off the boat. Clay can just drag me back on. It's going to hurt, but I'm not going to go in the water. But what if I go over anyway? Because truth be told, if somebody goes over, it's going to be me. I'm super klutzy. So what do I do if I go over? Well, my life preserver is inflatable. If I get in the water and it inflates, there's a little beacon that pops up and tells the chart plotter, which is like the GPS in your car, exactly where I am. So Clay can put down the sails, turn around, and come to get me. So we needed to figure out what I could control and what do I need to know, have, and do to practice in order to make this seem more predictable. So we practice. How, if somebody falls off, what do we do? How do we practice that so we know? And that creates the confidence to move forward.